So what I have here is just the parchment paper, and I'm just going to take a little bit of butter, and I am going to just put it on the bottom. The purpose of the butter is just to keep my parchment paper in place. It has no other purpose. So we're going to put that like so. Okay, and I'm gonna put this away, and we'll get back to it. And now we're going to begin to add our dry ingredients. For our dry ingredients, you are going to need 1 cup of cake flour, and I am going to sift it. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. You could help it along. And a very small pinch of salt. Pinch of salt. Get that out there. Pinch of salt. And we're going to stir these just a little bit. And we're going to put these aside for now. I am going to start working on our wet ingredient. I do have a stand mixer, but I figure we could use the handheld one. For those of you that might not have it, it works just as well. So we have 4 eggs, guys. 4 whole eggs. And we are going to mix these for a long time, actually for 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to stop here where it's just foamy, and I'm going to begin to add 1 cup of sugar, a little bit at a time. Okay? Now you can see when the batter is like this, it rises ribbons, and it doesn't go, and they don't go in too deep. That means the batter is done. So now I'm going to add 1/3 cup of water. Almond extract. And I'm going to turn this down because I'm also going to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. So now we're going to begin to add our dry ingredients. So you want to take your time doing this, guys. Take your time, okay? You don't want to overmix this. Want to be gentle. Be gentle with it. One more, and that's it. That's it. So bring in your prepared pan. Toss it in there. sure you get everything in there. Now take something, I'm using this, and we want to even it out. Spread it out without losing too much of the volume that we got by whipping our eggs. Just want to spread it out. Now I'm going to grab it. You see all the airs coming out of it by me doing that? And I am going to put this in the oven to 400 for about 10 to 12 minutes, not more. So here's our cake. It actually took about 13 minutes to cook. And now I'm just going to take a knife and I'm just going to loosen the corners. Remember, this is an ungreased pan. You want to do that. And now I'm going to take this corner, because it's got a little crispy in the corner. I'm going to just trim it. Just a little bit. It actually tastes awesome. Alright, so this corner doesn't look too crispy, so I'm going to leave that. And now I'm going to take some powdered sugar. And I'm going to put it on top of the cake, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Now we want it, the cake is still warm, and we want it to stay warm. You could use your fingers. We want it to stay warm because we're going to be rolling it, and we want it to stay, when it's warm, it'll hold its shape. Okay. Alright. Alright guys, so let me put this away. And we're going to put the parchment paper there. And what we're going to do is, we're going to flip our cake right on there. It's a little scary guys, but we could do it. Very gently, flip it. You're going to have some sugar all over the place, but that's okay. That's okay guys. Alright, so now we're going to gently peel the back parchment paper on it. And I could tell already that this cake is nice and moist, worthy of my video. And now we're going to begin. We're going to take a corner and we're going to let the paper do the work for us. See if we can move it over a little bit. I don't know. It's okay. We're going to begin to roll it. And like I said, you want to do this while the cake is still warm. And you want to be a little firm, but not too tight. And we're going to roll that. Let the parchment paper help you. Okay, perfect. Now try to find, and we want to keep it right there. Right where the seam ends, that's where you're going to let it lie. Okay, so we want to keep it right there. And cover it a little bit. And this, you want to put this away for about 1 hour. We want to let this sit for 1 hour, and then we'll go and do our wonderful filling. Alright, before I move on, I want to say thank you to my friend Robert. He actually gave me this wonderful stainless steel table for Christmas. I love it, Robert. It made my life so much easier. Thank you so much. And he also included the handheld whipping. Okay, so we're going to begin. to put 2 cups of whipping cream. And I have 3/4 of a cup of confectioner sugar. Put that in there. And we are going to begin. We're going to begin to whip these. Start slow and don't work your way too high. So now I'm going to take about half of this mixture and I'm going to put it into my bowl. This half. And we're going to put the rest in the refrigerator till we're ready to use it. To this, I have some walnuts. I have about a cup of walnuts. You can use almonds if you like. And I'm going to put it into our mixture. I'm going to leave a little bit to put on top, but we're just going to work it in there. Fold them in there so we don't deflate our beautiful whipping cream. Like so. And now we're going to begin to unroll our beautiful roll here. See if I can gently roll it out. Yeah, you might have some areas that stuck, but it's okay. Gently remove them. And you're gonna probably have the same problem. Some of it is gonna stick on the bottom, but that's okay. Just start rolling. Actually, we could use the paper to help us. How about that? Now, don't worry about any cracks. Use the paper. So I'm going to pass it over to this plate. And we're just simply going to lift it very carefully. Okay. All right, guys. In the refrigerator it goes for about 1 hour. Okay, guys, so we have our wonderful roll here, and we're going to begin to do our final decoration, and that's just adding our beautiful whipped cream.